Let's get into it. What you're about to hear is too vast for comfort. Number 10. The zeroth dimension, the spark before the dream. Imagine falling asleep. Not the comfortable kind. Warm blanket, heavy eyelids, drifting off slowly. The absolute kind. The disappearing. The moment before a dream begins. No image, no sound, no space. That is the zeroth dimension. You are a point. No body, no surface, no extension in any direction. Mathematicians call you a coordinate, a location without content. You exist, but you occupy nothing. You are the thought of a place, not the place itself. There is no movement here because there is no destination. No time because nothing happens. You are complete and completely empty. The spark before the dream. Not yet anything, but about to be everything. Number 9. The first dimension, the first breath. The dream begins. And it begins with a line. Imagine a single infinite thread, stretched through the darkness, from nowhere to nowhere. You live on this thread. You can go forward and backward. That's it. Left, right, up, down, concepts that haven't been invented here yet. When you meet someone in the first dimension, you don't see them. You see a dot, a single point directly in front of you. Whether this person is tall or short, happy or broken, a stranger or the love of your life, you will never know. You stare at each other forever as 2 points on the same thread. The first breath of the dream. Deep, but very, very narrow. Number 8. The second dimension. The world goes flat. The dream spreads out, the line tips sideways, and suddenly, there is a surface. Welcome to the second dimension. You are now a shape. Maybe a triangle, maybe an irregular polygon with too many corners. You can move forward, backward, left and right, but up is a word without meaning. Here is the problem. Everything you see is an edge. When someone approaches you, you don't see their shape, you see a line. How long, how wide, what lies behind it? Unknown. The second dimension is a world full of silhouettes that will never truly know each other. And your body? A quiet nightmare. The path from your mouth to your stomach would cut you clean in two. In the second dimension, there is no inside. Everything you are is outside. A shape with no secret. The dream is flat, but it is growing. Number 7. The third dimension. You wake up. And here you open your eyes. The third dimension is the waking. Depth appears. Volume. The world has weight. You can walk around corners, jump into a swimming pool, pass under bridges. This is home. This you know. But look closely, because even here, something is strange. You think you see in 3 dimensions, but your eyes are flat. Your retina is a 2-dimensional surface catching light like a photograph. What your brain calls depth, shadows, perspective, movement, is an educated guess. Very sophisticated guesswork, but guesswork nonetheless. You live in 3D, but you see in 2D. A creature that can only sense the surface of its own world. Enjoy it anyway. There is coffee here, and sunsets, and all the things that only exist in the waking. Number 6. The fourth dimension. The dream within the dream. Imagine you are dreaming, and in the middle of the dream, you become aware that you are dreaming. But instead of waking up, you choose to fall deeper, willingly, into a layer beneath the dream, for which there are no words. The fourth dimension is time, but not the way you know it, not as a river whose current carries you forward, but as a place, a fixed axis along which your entire life is spread out like a landscape. You are not a person moving through moments. You are a long, winding object, from your birth to your last breath, all of it present simultaneously. A being of the fourth dimension would see you the way you see a road, completely, from beginning to end, at a single glance. Your childhood is on the left, today is in the middle, your last day is somewhere to the right, in the mist. You don't remember the past, you look at it. Number 5. The fifth dimension, all dreams at once. Deeper, still deeper. The fifth dimension is the space of all possible versions of your life. Side by side, simultaneously, all of them real. In the moment you got up this morning, the universe branched. In one version, you are still sitting in the kitchen, coffee in hand, no reason to hurry. In another, you are rushing to the office, the day already lost before it began. In a third, a taxi is waiting outside, and it is taking you somewhere you've always meant to go. Here, you would no longer be a single person. You would be a cloud of possibilities, 1,000 versions of you, all existing simultaneously, each in its own thread. The version that made all the right choices. The version that took the wrong path. The version that never came back. All of them equally real, all of them equally you. 5 dimensions down, 5 layers of the dream behind you. And with each layer, the world you thought you lived in has become smaller. A single thread in something vast beyond measuring. What comes next is where the dream stops being beautiful and starts being vertiginous. Because from here, even the rules change. Number 4. The sixth dimension, the shortcut space. In the fifth dimension, you could travel between your possible lives, but it would take time. You would have to return to the moment of the decision, take the other path, work your way forward. The sixth dimension makes that unnecessary. Here, you can fold the probability space, like a sheet of paper whose 2 corners you press together until they touch. You jump directly from one version of your life into another. No going back, no long road, just one step sideways. The life you wish for is not ahead of you, it is beside you. But consider this, if every decision can be undone, if you can always step sideways into a better version, what does a choice mean anymore? What does anything cost? The sixth dimension is freedom without weight, and that might be the most terrifying thing in this list. Number 3. The seventh dimension, foreign dreams. Until now, every dimension has been your universe, your Big Bang, your physics, your laws of nature. The seventh dimension leaves all of that behind. Beside your dream, there are other dreams, completely foreign ones with different rules. Universes where gravity pulls upward, where light moves as slowly as a Sunday afternoon, where time runs backward or doesn't exist at all. The seventh dimension is the line connecting all these foreign dreams. You no longer stand inside a universe, you stand between universes, looking out at a row of realities, most of which look like burnt-out candles, briefly aflame, then dark, then nothing. A gallery of the impossible, and you are the only visitor who will ever walk through it. Number 2. The eighth and ninth dimensions, the ocean of everything. The eighth dimension is a library. Not a library of books, a library of universes. Every shelf holds a different reality, with different gravity, different matter, different time. Some are almost like yours, different only by a fraction of a constant. Others are so alien that no human word applies to what happens inside them. You can walk between the shelves. You can open the books. You can step inside worlds that have never heard of you. The ninth dimension folds the library. Suddenly, all shelves touch. Every universe with every possible set of laws is directly reachable from every other point. It is no longer a library. It is an ocean, And every single drop of water is a complete reality with its own physics, its own time, its own form of life. You are not swimming through water. You are swimming through everything that can possibly exist. You think of a universe, and you are there. You think of another, and you are there too, simultaneously, without moving. You are no longer the dreamer. You are the dream itself. Number 1. The 10th dimension, back to the spark. And then, the 10th dimension. Everything that has ever existed, everything that could exist, all universes, all timelines, all possible laws of physics, all realities, condensed into a single point. According to string theory, this is the final layer. There is nothing outside of it. No frame that contains this frame. No dream that goes deeper. You are everything. You are nothing. You no longer have a self because you are the fabric from which selves are made. And do you know what that looks like? A point. No extension. No inside, no outside. No destination. No movement, because there is nowhere left to go. Exactly like the 0th dimension. You fell asleep as a spark. You dreamed through 10 layers of the impossible. And you wake up as the same spark, in the same place, as if you never moved at all. Perhaps the entire universe, every galaxy, every life, every moment that has ever been felt by anyone is nothing more than a single heartbeat of something we have no name for. And perhaps it is still sleeping.